What's up everybody, it is Maddie here. Welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, welcome to my channel. There's a pretty good chance that if you're watching this video, you are interested in traveling or you yourself are going on some kind of traveling trip. I said traveling a lot in that sentence. And while traveling is super fun, super awesome, it can also be just a little bit stressful. So today I thought I would share with you my carry-on essentials. The things I always take with me in my carry-on bag no matter what. No matter how short the flight, no matter how long the trip, I always take them. So these are things that I think are very useful before your flight, during layovers, and when you're about done flying. So the first thing I always bring with me no matter what, even if it's like a 10-minute flight, I don't care, I always bring it, an empty water bottle. You can't take a full water bottle into the airport, but you can take an empty one in and fill it up when you get in there. And because most everything you buy at the airport is super expensive, and personally I always get dehydrated when I travel, this is so important to me. Alrighty, the next thing I always bring with me in my carry-on is a notebook and a pen. For me personally, writing pen to paper is one of the most therapeutic things there is to do. So if I'm just sitting in an airport doing absolutely nothing, I like to be able to write. And hey, sometimes your best ideas come from sitting in the airport doing nothing. Alrighty, the next thing I always bring with me is a book. Every single time I don't bring a book with me, guess what happens? I want to read the book. I personally like the notebook kind of thing. I like to have the physical thing in my hand. I don't really like the Kindles and stuff. They make me sick. Like when we're all on the plane and if I'm looking down at a screen, sometimes it just makes me real sick. So having a physical book is key for me. The next thing I always have in my carry-on is a charger. And because I'm super paranoid, I always have a charger in my carry-on and in my suitcase just in case, but I always have one in my carry-on. And along with that, I always carry one of these portable chargers with me. Just in case you can't get to an outlet or maybe they're not working on your plane or something, these are very nice to have and they're only like $5 on Amazon. The next thing I always take with me is a couple snacks because like I said, airports are expensive. I always like to take 2 or 3 of these Nature Valley bars. They're my go-to snack. The next thing I always take in my carry-on bag is a neck pillow. Do I always use it? No. Do I thank myself when I do use it? Yes. I feel like neck pillows are one of those things that if you don't take, you regret not taking it, and if you do take, you're like, why did I take it? Next in the pile of things that I shove into this bag, headphones. Always bring headphones. If you are bringing headphones and you want to bring wireless headphones, that's totally cool. Just remember you can't plug those into airplane seats if you want to watch shows or anything on them. So one of the last things I always put in my carry-on bag is this. I call it the stuff TSA needs to scan bag. It has all the liquidy kind of stuff that the TSA sometimes feels like they need to scan and sometimes they feel like they don't need to scan. So if I need to pull it out, it's all in one little convenient bag. In this bag I have lotion, hand sanitizer, lip gloss, perfume, Tide to go, a little toothbrush with toothpaste built inside of it, which is just dandy, and some makeup remover wipes. Just random things that I don't want them to take away, that they might take away if they were just laying in my bag because they're liquid. The second to last thing I always have in my carry-on bag is my purse. But I always like to have my purse when I get to my destination. I like to have my purse available to me. I like to have certain stuff in my purse so I can just go and have that stuff with me. So inside of my purse, I always have my wallet. I always, without a doubt, have these 3 medicines in my purse. I always have them with me anyway, but especially when I'm traveling, I always have Pepto-Bismol. I always have Dramamine, and I always have Tylenol. And the last thing I take in my carry-on is any kind of camera equipment I bring for my trip. Take care of people's bags, but I have not only seen people throw bags from, like, physically look at me, grab my bag, and chuck it behind them. I watched somebody do that. I was talking to a pilot once who did that kind of baggage stuff before he was a pilot, and he said 100% of the time he just threw people's bags. He did not care. Those are all the things that I take in my carry-on bag. These are the things that I have learned that I have to have with me before my flight, during my flight, and during layovers. But what about you? What do you always have to take with you in your carry-on bag? Tell me in the comments below, and don't forget to like the video while you're down there, and hey, subscribe because I have another travel themed video coming out next week and you're not gonna want to miss it. We'll see y'all later. Bye!
going down.